First, I want to use heads up time, the times a bit worse than the weather can impact you in the next probably 30 minutes hours. Limits to water, rain, contact west of Cambridge Springs, west of Highway 6.
And good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins. Half of Erie County and half of Crawford County, the western half, is under a severe thunderstorm warning. And we're going to be with you because we've got some nasty cells moving out of Ohio into especially northern, northwestern Crawford and southwestern Erie County. So the whole area is under a severe thunderstorm watch. The warnings, again, you can see over here, just go to about, Cambridge, and it goes to Waterford and up into the city of Erie. So you guys to the east, like Wattsburg and Union City and Centerville and Hightown and Titusville may be next. But we want to concentrate over here and want you guys in the southwest portion of Erie County and the northwest portion of Crawford County to be in a safe place. You got the core there, and I'm going to gradually just take off all the clutter here on the radar so we can drill down and we can show you exactly what's going on. So first of all, you've got lightning here up in the upper right-hand corner of your sets, and you can see that that's just exploding. So these storms are very strong, and the warning is for wind gusts to 60 miles per hour. And the other thing you're seeing on here, and as I stop this, is a little notch here in northwest Crawford County. This is what we call a shear marker. So the radar is indicating some rotation here. All right. Now I want to drill down, and I want to take this off just for a second, just so we can do some better street level mapping here. All right. So if you're here in this area along Route 98, Armin Road, in Beaver Center area, and Shadeland Road, there's potential rotation there. You want to be in a safe place. And if you're to the north and west, and again, we're peering into Erie County. This is the Crawford Erie County line here, and this is Ohio. And whenever you get some pink like this, you can see the possibility of some hail, and you got a black core here. There's some hail as well. So those of you in southwestern Erie County, as well as northwestern Crawford County, need to be in a safe place right now. Platea, Cranesville, Albion, Springboro, you're next. Okay, that's Route 18 right there. So let me back it out a bit, and let me try to give you some more information on it. Put a skid on it just to show you where it's going and who's coming next. Okay, so there is definitely some strong winds with this storm, and if you are in these areas, these towns, Albion, East Springville, Cranesville, Platea, Girard, and here's the next one. This is wicked too. This one here is mainly Crawford or mainly Erie County. This one here is going to be for you guys, Crawford County. Okay, if you're in these towns, that's hit times right there. It's coming towards you, in the next 8 to 30 minutes. So this is a serious storm. We got a shear marker on it. There's some rotation in there, and that is, again, we're going to drill down right under the rotation. And Parker Road, Jerusalem Road, State Route 198. We're talking about northwest Crawford right in here. And the hail core over here is in southwest Erie County, because again, that's the Erie County line. So we got a lot of products on this radar that can show you different things. All right, so I'm going to take the towns off for a second and just show you what this radar is seeing. All right, now this is above the surface, but it can make its way to the ground. So if you look right here, the green is the rain, and this rain is coming down at, you know, around an inch or more an hour. Okay, so first you get hit with the heavy rain as you go into Albion here, and then this will translate into Springboro. Behind it is the hail core. Okay, and this is radar estimated, so the radar is picking up 1 inch hail. Weather Service warning for ping pong ball size hail. So you guys can see where that is. This is the most dangerous part of this storm and why they have issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Now there are further storms, as you can see, up the lakeshore here. Okay, and you can see them, heavy rain in Erie and over to Harbor Creek. But of course, what we'll take the radar off.
Make sure you're inside now.
Okay, so this is the worst part right in here. All right, and I'm going to get to your comments in a second. But if you just look at a camera over at the airport, this is what you can expect: wind and rain initially. There could be some hail, and there could be some rotation, some spin up, but nothing reported on the ground. There are no tornado warnings at this moment, but you want to be in a safe place. Western Erie County, and especially southwestern Erie County, as well as northwestern Crawford County. Okay, guys, and I'll show you a couple more cameras here just to.
Oh, that's what we're interrupting. That's nice.
So we're going on down to Girard here, just to give you a shot. Stick with me. And you know, that's just the front side of the storm. A lot of you downtown have been seeing some thunder in Harbor Creek and Mill Creek, in those areas, and that's just a general thunderstorm. The stuff that's to the west, okay, southwest Erie County and northwest Crawford County. You can see the downtown there. There's Boston Store. You can go over to Dobbins Landing. So regardless, at the least, get set for thunder, lightning, heavy rain, and gusty winds. That's, as we showed you right there, that is that's Dobbins Landing. Okay, I'll put up a couple more here, and then I'll get back to you guys and your comments. And we're here. Brody's here with me, and you know, if we gotta tell you more, well, I'm sitting with you until everything blows through. So again, prepare, don't scare. We've been through this before. If it gets worse, we're not going anywhere. Here is Meadville, and a lot of you have seen this. The sky is getting dark. Here is northeast coming up for you right now. This is our tower cam right here. You're going to see, well, you're not going to see a whole lot of much because the rain is very heavy where we are on Peach and I-90. And you guys over in Warren, not getting anything at this point. Sun is out. So that's, if you're further east, you got the sun, and then you're going to get these dark clouds, and then you're going to get some rain, thunder, lightning, wind. There's Conneaut Lake, and it's in the dark phase right there. So let me get you back. Let me get back to you guys, and we can discuss things a little bit more, and I can take your comments and stuff like that. And I want to put the radar back on first of all here for you, just so we can track this thing. Okay, right there. That's the area I'm concerned about. Albion, Springboro, Conneautville, Cranesville, going towards Edinburgh and Venango. Now, we still have a little rotation there, this little notch. Doesn't mean it's on the ground. We have no confirmed tornado, but what we're seeing on the radar here is some rotation in the cloud right there, okay, just west of Springboro in Crawford County. So if you guys are down there and you're seeing anything, feel free to give us a call. And right now it's right over State Route 18, okay, and this is right over Springboro, Hilltop Road, Cole Road, Springboro Road. But regardless, even if it is just some rotation in the clouds, you got some torrential rains, and just to your north here, you got a hail core that's kind of nasty from Keepville. Now this, again, this is the Erie Crawford line. right here. All right. And so this is Albion that this is moving into. I'll give you skits again so you can see where this is the Crawford one, where that one's headed. All right. So you guys in Crawford, be alert, go to safe places. And this is the one for Erie County. You guys in these towns, be alert, be in a safe place. Okay. Going to widen this out so you can see the whole picture. And that's the areas that we're focusing on right there. So in line, of course, is going to be Mill Creek and Summit, McCain, Edinburgh, Cambridge, and that. So Brody's with me. He's checking on data. We can get reports from the newsroom, and we're just going to hang with you here just because that's what we do when we get bad weather. All right. So let me get back to you guys, get a few of your comments, see what's going on here. Whoops. All right. All right. So thanks for chiming in. Kathy reporting a vegetation fire in Warren. Sun is out in Youngsville. Yeah, you're away from it. Like I said, Paul, you know, it all heads east. So be prepared. It's not just this spot, William. You're under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. These are warned storms, and they're all heading east. And you can see they're heading east at about 40 miles per hour. So if I just do a little distance tracking on them, just to show you, okay, how far away they are. Say they're moving east at 40. I'm going to take these off for a second. So this one right here, that's in Warren, 57 miles away. You know, that's in the next hour and a half. Okay. So there you go. So we're going to continue to watch these, and you're going to see the screens change from time to time, just to tell you, just to so you can be aware of maybe some changing town times on the towns. But this is the area right now that's getting battered the worst. Fairview, Girard, Albion, Springboro, and it's headed towards Edinburgh and Mill Creek and McKean and Summit and Cambridge and Venango and Woodcock. All right. So now we've got another thing going on here. What do you got, Brody?
I'm just watching that one storm.
We got something there.
Rotation.
Yeah, we still see rotation with that, and that's why we're on here, folks. Just letting you know what's going on. I'll put the warnings back on because we do have a new one. They may be extending these to the east. Right now, we'll get you the latest on that. Just want you to be aware of what's going on. Fairview Lakeshore, if you're not getting hit with heavy rain, then you don't have to worry about anything else at the moment, but you're obviously going into the storm right now. And there obviously could be some hail, strong winds, heavy downpours. Any wind with that, Tina? Any hail? Hi, KD. Hi, Michelle. Downpours in McCain. So right now, that's the main part of it. The warning, and you can see it right here. I'll zoom in on it. It's the orange polygons for that western half, basically of Erie and Crawford County. That's for winds up to 60. Those would be straight line winds. So that's the potential. It's not that that's necessarily going to happen, but 60-mile-an-hour winds will do you some damage. You know, so you can have another situation. Maybe it's even happening already in some areas where your tree limbs come down and you start to get some power outages. That's the kind of thing you can prepare for right now. You're welcome, Mary Kay. John, it'll get to you. Send me a picture. Yeah, keep me informed there, Shannon, because the upper level rotation is passing over you right now. And so, you know, let me know if you see any funnel cloud or anything, or if you get any hail. Appreciate that, Ashley. And any of you guys that are down in this area, Northwest Crawford, Southwest Erie County, where you see the purple there and where I've circled, that's the area of greatest concern. Robin, where are you located? Annette, nice to see you. Mona, great to have you here. Clintonville, that's in Venango, right? Right now, yeah, I'd be on my alert. You don't have a warning yet. You can see all the warnings are here in orange, okay? So you got Crawford, you got Erie, you got Ashtabula, you got Northern Trumbull, you got like Lake Geauga back to Cleveland. But everybody else, and that's most of us in the yellow, are in a watch.
Yeah, they just upped that wording in regard to wind for Erie and Crawford to 70 miles per hour.
Okay, so they've increased the wind potential.
It's not shocking.
Yeah, I mean, you're already seeing a little rotation in the clouds. And Chris France in Springboro, please, you guys that are in Springboro area, anywhere northwest Crawford, southwest Erie County, like Albion, Cranesville, Platea, Conneautville, those areas, just let me know what's going on, okay? Let me know what you see. And what we're looking at, you know, is bending trees. If you see that, if you see like your objects flying through your yard, things like that, that kind of wind. And certainly if you do spot a funnel cloud, remember, there can be appendages that hang down from clouds, all right? They're not necessarily funnels. Funnels are smooth and rotating, okay? Appendages that just look ragged, that's what we call scud. They're not gonna hurt you, all right? And Brenda, she's over in Harbor Creek, I know, you know, flickering lights. That's why I say, you guys be prepared for some power outages. I mean, anybody, you can see, you guys that are concerned about storms, we're all under a watch here, okay? Everybody. I'm clicking in all the counties. The warning is with the storms right here. Thank you, Michael. You guys keep me posted there. Brian James, thank you. Yeah, it's getting past you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line on the front line of these storms and move it east. So you guys that are wondering if it comes to you, like Carrie, I mean, I think you can tell by the arrows here that, and the fact that this stuff is moving to the east. All right, and I'll put a little 1 hour time lapse on it. I mean, it's coming right for you. Whether it maintains the same intensity or not, that's the questions we will be answering as it goes through, okay? But the shear marker has disappeared, which is a good sign, pardon me. Let me take these skits off for you. So what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna draw what I'll call a squall line with time and cities, all right? Just like those other skits that I was showing you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the leading edge of this storm right here. This is all the way down into Ohio. Hang on, I'm going to do that again. Sorry about that. Hang on, bear with me, guys. We're going to take the leading edge of the storm. We're going to track it to the east, basically Bradford to Grove City. Now I'm going to have to make some adjustments here, so don't pay any attention to the times yet, because these are all what I like to call cattywampus when you make the first cut here. So we got to reduce the speed first of all. Brody, out there?
Yep.
They're still saying like 40 miles an hour.
That's what they're asking at.
Is that what they're saying on these warnings for the lines or for
they're still saying 70 for Erie.
No, I mean the speed of the cells.
Oh, speed. I'm sorry. Let me double check.
Okay. So you guys east of 40. Okay. So at that speed, this line right here, you guys, and we're going from north to south. So that's Sherman, New York up here. And then you go into Erie County, Waterford, you're getting it now. Newton Falls is in Ohio, Conneaut Lake Park, Venango, I would guess that would be Venango Erie or Venango Crawford, excuse me. There's Cambridge, there's Sagertown, there's Hartstown. So this line is moving to the east. And I'll dive in and show you the worst parts of this line. And if you guys have any other reports of anything, let me know. All right, thanks to our own Jen Mobilia, Elk Creek Township up here in Erie County, tree down blocking entire road. So you can see, even if you're not near the storm or the purple core, you know, it's this area right in here, you can get damaged. So tree down, blocking a road, and this is Pont Road.
I will say 2 areas we'll have to watch. Of course, this one, the main one that we've been tracking since it came out of Ohio, and then the one just to the south, just almost due west of Meadville, we'll have to watch too. It's trying to get a little bit of a curvature in it.
Yeah. So I don't know if Pont Road shows up on here, but thanks to Jen Mobilia for that report. People are going to keep us advised, and we're going to keep you advised, and you guys keep me advised as we go through this. We'll get a report out of Cambridge Springs pretty soon. But, just make sure you're in a safe place, especially in these areas where you see the purple cores. This is Crossingville. It's coming in there. Tower Road, this is just east of Springboro, headed towards Mosiertown. Those are 2 nasty cores. You got some purple speckled out here on Route 99. And of course, that's always a concern here when you get north and west of Edinburgh. These areas tend to get nasty weather like Crane Road, New Road, Old State. You got some heavy downpours, at least maybe some hail with that. And you guys in Pymatooning.
Tornadoes for Crawford County.
Okay. All right. So you get on, and we got a warning, Brody? All right. All right. So we're getting told that there's something nasty in Linesville. Okay. And here it comes. So I'm going to get the latest on this. You guys in Southwest Crawford County, get to the safe place.
Ready when you are, Greg. We are cutting in the button. Just stay with it to the morning start. Or just stick with this until it expires.
So I'm sorry. I mean, this stuff in Pymatooning, you definitely want to be advised of. If you are over here,
Alrighty, good afternoon.
This is a tornado, and it is likely on the ground along this edge here. They're saying 9 miles north of Meadville. So it's this area right here. Okay, you've got this red or purple polygon. So you definitely want to seek shelter if you are in this purple polygon here, because this is a tornado warning from the National Weather Service, and when they put a purple on there, that means it's confirmed. Okay, we're not just talking radar indicated right now. We are talking confirmed. So you can see the cell, and we're going to get some updates on it. But places like Woodcock, Crossingville, even Edinburgh are near this cell. Now, Edinburgh, you're not in the warning, but the warning is just to the south. Let me get some more information here, and I'll put it up so you guys can see. If you're in the purple polygon, make sure you're in a safe place.
And that means that a rotation has been, our system is telling us there's rotation with this thunderstorm, and now that has now been confirmed by a tornado. And it looks like a confirmed tornado is located near Cambridge Springs for 9 miles north of Meadville to the east.
So this is saying that the core, and it looks like to me, if you look at this notch, and you guys, if you're seeing anything, that looks like the notch, and that would be about 9 miles north of Meadville, which is what the report is from the National Weather Service. So this storm is prompting this tornado warning. So something is happening west of Sagertown. Okay, so I'm going to draw another skit for you, or another
But this is the call to action right now.
okay, just to give you an idea. Certainly if you're in that polygon, you want to be in a safe place. These towns, you guys know what to do. And if you're seeing anything, and I'm going to go back to the comments, and we're going to take a look at other things besides just this storm. But let me get back to you guys. Okay. All right. Thanks, Phil. It is a tornado warning. The storms are moving to the east at 40. This is for this area in Crawford County. You guys see that right there? You're in that purple polygon, and I think what you're looking at is something right in this notch west of Sagertown. Okay, so this is Albion and Springboro. You are not in the warning, Deb, but I would also caution you guys over in southwest, where is that? Crawford County, over there by Linesville. You're probably at least getting some hail. Okay, over here. You're not in the tornado warning over here, but let me drill in. You guys are getting a wicked storm over here by Linesville. Okay, but we want to concentrate on this area right now inside this purple polygon. Okay, these are the places, and let me drill down so you can get an idea where this funnel may be located. And near Norrisville Road right now, Coons Corners, Mosiertown Road. That looks to me like the area of circulation. Okay, so that would be the immediate concern, but they they have a larger area, obviously, because it's moving east. All right. Okay, now we have another look here. If you're in Venango, you see this shear marker here? Skeltown. Getting another warning. You guys see where you are? If you're in the purple polygon. Okay.
We are also there. You can watch our coverage right now. And guys, for that, can you confirm to me that you're also on streaming channels? Are we on streaming channels? Do you know? If you can, guys, back, let me know about that. But this is the current tornado warning for Crawford County, Venango, Cambridge Springs, Sagertown, Bloomingville. You're all in this polygon, Countyville, Centerville, as it moves off to the east at 40 miles per hour. Let's see, nothing for the weather service. If you have any, okay. We are not on streaming at the moment, but hopefully maybe we can try to get that.
Okay.
For sure on Facebook.
What they've done here, and I'll take some of this stuff off for you now. I'll keep the box here for you guys in Crawford. They've extended the severe thunderstorm warning in Erie County. So if you're in Erie County from northeast down to Corey, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. If you're just to the south of it in Crawford County, it's a tornado warning. Okay. So in any event, this is a wicked line of storms. And whether you're in Conneaut Lake, Sagertown, Cambridge, it's pretty much getting on top of you. So please make sure you're in a safe place. And you guys know all about that. Crawford County in the purple polygon under a tornado warning, and they're saying it's a confirmed one. And we're getting a shear marker right here in Cambridge. So I want to drill down on that. Okay, so if you're in the Cambridge area, seek shelter. If you don't have a basement, your lowest floor, interior closet, hallway, away from outside walls, away from windows. Because this area of rotation is moving right towards Cambridge. So you'll be in a safe place there. The bottom half of the bottom half of the rotation is by Venango and Sagertown. You're not out of the woods yet. So this is the area of concern. And I'm going to do a couple more skits for you, get some towns on here. I'm going to take off these guys for a second. Just and be aware, Edinburgh and up in the Union City, because this might have a little bit of a northeastern drift here. Okay, and you guys in southwest Crawford County, you be aware as well. Okay. All right. So I'm flashing up some of the towns and some of the times. Obviously, you guys know what's going on here. Brody's on TV, and we're looking for reports. We got people in the field, and the worst hitting of the storms is just south of Edinburgh, through Cambridge, through Venango, Crawford County, through Sagertown, getting ready to go into Blooming Valley and Meadville, Conneaut Lake, and down to Jamestown. That's the meat of the line, and this line is also going to go into Mercer County. All right. So that's what we're contemplating, and that's what we're concentrating on now. And again, Brody's over there on Jet and Fox on TV, giving you updates as well. So let me get back to you guys. I'm gonna try to pull up some cameras here to see if we can see anything from our cameras that are on here, and just see what we got going, like Meadville, Conneaut Lake area. That's Conneaut Lake. I mean, it's a torrential downpour. You can't really see that much, but if we go over to Meadville, probably getting some better visibility here because it's just tending to move into your area. So again, not raining yet, but with this line, no matter where you guys are, this is the kind of stuff that comes through with it, just in the rain form and the wind form. Okay. Okay. So here we go. So you can hear Brody talking about the places in Cambridge, Venango and Cambridge. And if you guys are anywhere near there, we want you to be in a safe place. And if you can safely relay some reports, we'd love to have them. Okay. All right. So thank you, Janelle. Thankfully, you're far north, so you're not getting a whole lot of nothing other than rain and thunder and lightning. Yes, Titusville. I don't know if you're I don't think you're in the warning. I'll check that for sure, but that doesn't even matter. Just be prepared to be in a safe place, because you are, as we would say, downwind of it. Okay, so let me go back to it. I know it's getting a little cluttered here, so let me take these off and just drill down. Okay, so confirmed tornado warning still, and it's online for like another, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. Yeah, Titusville, you're in that. I'm sorry. So we're going to put the shear markers back on and just see if these are, there's between Cambridge and Venango. I mean, you guys, this is where you want to be in a safe place. And I'll drill down to the roads here. You can see exactly right over the city of Cambridge Springs, right there, where that rotation is being seen and potential tornadic activity. So you guys, State Route 408, Route 99, 86, all in there. I want to back it out just to talk about where it's headed, of course. Some of the information has it going up to the northeast a little bit. So I would also be concerned, Mill Village, even though that's in Erie County, you're not under a tornado warning. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning. But Union City, Elgin, Concord, just keep an eye to the sky, because you can see right here. And again, I'll take these off just to show you the core here. There's probably hail in that thing north of Drake's Mills. So we'll watch and see exactly how this thing moves. Let me. All right. So that's the movement of the line, and I'm going to stop it and make my own storm track for you guys, and also just going to talk to you guys a little bit more and get your comments. Thanks for everything you can tell us. All right. Thanks, Deb. Always good to hear from you. How is Linesville, D? I mean, something came through there. Hopefully it's just rain. KDB, you know, be in a safe place. Let's see. All right. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that, Holly. We'll try to get a handle on that. All right. Brianna, great to have you here from Tidia. You're under a watch. You're not under any warnings yet. Sue Ober, let me know what you experienced there in Conneaut or Canadota Lake. All right. This was, and that's why this is serious. It's confirmed by a spotter. So thanks, Laura from Edinburgh. You're just underneath of it. You getting any hail there? Yeah, the camera in Meadville, we just showed it, and you know it wasn't doing anything yet, but it's going to be doing anything momentarily. So just make sure you're in a safe place. You're right on the cusp there, Sherry. Yeah, of course, they're going to be screaming because you're on the cusp of a tornado warning, okay? All right. So, thankfully, these things are moving east. Leanne, always good to hear from you. West of Canadota Lake. Yep, dark, and then you get lightning, and then you get wind, and then you get torrential inflows. Estrella, Atlantic, as it moved past you, looks like it is. You're not in the tornado warning, but you're just to the north of it in Edinburgh. So you guys can see where it is. Just look for the purple polygon. If you're in those towns inside of that, you want to know that. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. And Angelina, thank you so much. Cambridge Venango, your reports are so valuable. Are you measuring that on an anemometer, Herbie? Is that what you're getting literally right now? Hail also, Cambridge, Venango. West side of Edinburgh Lake. Okay, yeah, just heavy rain. You're not in the tornado warning. Light rain in Mill Creek. Dime-size hail, thanks, Laura, Cambridge. So again, it's Crawford County. It's right down to like the 1986 corridor, right in here. All right. And we're with you through it. Like Brody's over there on TV. Thanks, John. If you want to send me a picture. All right, so Herbie apparently has an anemometer over there in Union City, and this is what we call the gust front. It's not a tornado. It's probably straight line winds that he's measured. All right. You are under the tornado warning. You want to see it? Okay, you're just on the cusp. Here's Meadville. See that? There's Arch Street. See that? See that purple there? That's probably some hail headed in your direction. So, yeah, you don't want to stay in there if you're in line. April, good to have you aboard with us. Yep, just reported a 60-mile-an-hour gust. Anybody experiencing some power outages? Let me know. Mike, thanks for that. So what you're seeing here in the core of the storm is a lot of hail. So you're getting hail, but it doesn't seem to be damaging. The most important thing, the winds, all right? And I want to put these shear markers back on here. We still have a tornado warning for 5 days. We're sticking with you. All right, so let me see. What did I want to do there? I want to put skits and shear markers. Okay. But until this tornado warning is either fired or canceled, all right, let me see. We will stay on TV with you. I understand we are interrupting the World Cup. I don't want to interrupt the World Cup. I want to watch it. Okay, so let me put these back on. So it's still there. All right. It's still there. There's a policy here at WJD. Yeah, just to say, we're getting power outages too. Yeah, everybody stay close. Yeah, we're getting power outages too. Reported obviously with this, some trees down and things like that. As long as I'm telling you, most of the action is in Crawford County where the warning is, but you're also seeing it south to the north there, the black core up to Edinburgh and Mill Village. Now we're not getting huge hail It's put some bevel size here. So you're getting a variety of stuff here. And it's just common sense, like Brody can tell you. If you're in that box, and even if you're to the north or to the south, in a severe thunderstorm morning, you just want to be in a safe place. You're going to see some power outages. Undoubtedly, there's already been a street out up in on Pot Road in Bell Creek Township, and I'm sure there's been some more. But we'll get through this together. And like we said, he's here on chat. I'll help him occasionally with information as I gather stuff from people who are out in the field. And I'm over there. Ted Fox, you're here on Facebook, continuous coverage for him.
And that's a good thing that if people do lose power, instead of watching us on TV, they can tune on Facebook because you're tracking the same storms. I'm doing it here just on.
At any time, we're going to, it's a life and property threatening situation. We're going to be here for you. It's an hour out of your life. We'd rather be here and, save lives and save property. Soccer games go on, replays, and whatever else you might be watching. But, if you're not even in the area, it's coming down your street. We're not being here.
Yeah.
So let's just take over.
All right. Thank you, Tom, for that. Yes, thank you. Tornado warning now continues.
All right, guys, just helping Brody out a little bit on TV there. So we still got rotation in the Cambridge Springs area, and we're tracking that for you. I want to, as I said, just give you a little bit of a line here for those of you guys, like we like to say, downwind. Now, this is the entire line, okay? So I'm going to take it to Warren. Don't worry about the towns yet. I have to adjust the speed of this line. It always gives me this huge speed, like 83 miles an hour. And we know it's moving at about 40. Okay, so these are the towns in line. Now, some of you might not be in this box here, okay? And I'm going to extend the line out a little bit more. Let's go with an hour here. This will be over the next hour, okay? So we're taking it over to Warren. So in an hour, the line will be there. But, keep in mind, you guys that are in the polygon, I want to redraw this for you, just to make it stand out a little more. Okay, it's this, that, this. It's all Crawford County over to Titusville. This is the area in here that's under the tornado warning. Now, if I specifically drill down, you're going to see the places that we're concerned about, or at least we're seeing rotation on the radar, is to the north, okay, of the line. So we've got a report, 65-mile-per-hour winds in the Cambridge Springs area. So regardless of whether you are experiencing a tornado, there are winds that are going to do damage. I mean, you bring winds 65 miles an hour, you're going to take off shingles, you're going to knock down trees, you're going to lose power. Things are going to be flying through the yard, okay? Regardless of whether there's a tornado or not. So again, what we were showing you here is even if you're not in this box, I'm going to show the, excuse me, I'll clear that up. You want to be in a safe place here in Crawford County, right? And I'll check that, like I said, the Meadville camera, because it's going right over Arch Street right now. And if you're over here in the tornado warning, it's Centerville, it's Townville, it's Blooming Valley that's next, and Spartansburg. All right. So let me go back here. Let me go over. Let me go over to show prep here. There's Conneaut Lake, and this is the progression. Thankfully, this is moving to the east at 40 because they're already further to the west, and what that means is things are starting to lighten up in Conneaut Lake. However, we're going to go to Meadville, and this is going to be a different story here. Pardon me. I'm sorry for the flashing screens there. Working with a bunch of different screens. No, that's Warren. I didn't want Warren. I wanted Meadville, please. There you go. All right, Brody. If you wanted to, I would say go to the Meadville camera. That's the one that's showing I mean, you guys are on the cusp of the tornado warning, but this is the kind of weather you can experience regardless of whether you see or encounter a tornado. You can see the wind blowing up trees. So that's the kind of weather you're having in any warning. All right. So straight line winds can be
You can just see
damaging.
the sheets of rain on that camera. This is in Meadville.
Right. So just make sure you're in a safe place. Use common sense. You guys know he's told you where to go. You guys already know that. Probably since elementary school. But this is the type of weather. Now the good thing is that it's moving east at 40. And if you like now 50, you go over to Pontiac Lake, which is right behind Meadville there. You're going to see a lessening of the situation. All right. So you encounter this briefly, but then things improve. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, thank you for that. And also, if you happen to lose power,
all right, just helping Brody again a little bit. So things
on Facebook.
So that's what's going on there. All right, and let me get back to the maps, and I'll show you a couple other cameras here, just so you can be advised of where some other communities are and what kind of weather they're having. Now, they're obviously keeping this tornado warning going. So we'll get back to the radar in a second. Where in the world? This is Edinburgh. I'm going to give you a more common view of Edinburgh. Let's just go 6N and 99 here, just to give you better perspective. So the rain is coming in. Trees don't look like they're moving a whole lot. Laura, if you're down there and you got any information, feel free to pass it along. You're not in the tornado warning, but everybody that is affected by this line is getting at least some gusty winds, heavy downpours, some lightning, and that. So that's Edinburgh. We're going to go over to Northeast because it's my sneaking suspicion that that's you guys. You're not in the tornado warning, but you're in a severe thunderstorm warning. So the capability is still there of maybe some hail and some strong winds. So we're trying to kind of split it out here. Now, if you go to the west, we're going to go west on Route 20. That's Route 20 over there in Northeast. That's Route 20 in Girard. A steady rain, but the flag's hardly moving. All right. Now we're going to go in the middle of Erie County, Summit Township, I-90 and Peach, where we are. We hear some thunder, but this is more of a summertime thunder shower here, thankfully. All right. And then we're going to go over to Warren for you guys in Warren. And you can see there, you know, I don't think it's even raining yet. I'm going to go over to more of a traditional view by the Allegheny River. And so there you go. It's going to spin around. You're going to look up Pennsylvania Avenue. Clouds are darkening. Nothing yet, but just be prepared. You're under the watch. You don't have a warning yet, but there you go. There you go. All right. So that's our camera tour for now. I want to get back to radar and back to the warning itself. Okay. Now, here it is again. Look purple. That's the tornado warning. All right. If you're in these towns, I'm going to put shear markers back on, and it is our shear markers are not showing anything right now, which is good. All right. Don't let your guard down if you're in that purple area. This is the line right here, getting ready to go into Centerville, going over Blooming Valley. If anybody's there from Blooming Valley or Sagertown, Venango, Cambridge, tell us what you've experienced. We know that the winds have been as high as 65 miles an hour in Cambridge, and as well as 60 miles per hour in Union City. So regardless of whether you see the tornado, there is still some very strong winds with these lines. Craig Flint has just entered the building, so we got all three of us here for you. And you got any reports? Just funnel reports. Help them out if you'd like. All right. All right, yeah, let me get, I haven't, we've got a couple people in the field, but mainly it's been Cambridge Springs area, it's more in the brunt of it. All right. Down tree on I-79, northbound, Conneautville, Sagertown. Okay, that's a mile and a half north of exit 154. That's the exit with Route 198. So again, if I drill down for you, and that's what we're talking about here. You know, here's Route 198, here's Sagertown. So here's I-79. And if you go, you know, 1 mile north, there's probably a tree down right in that area on 79. So thanks, Gen Mobilia, for that report. All right. So it's just the idea of making sure you've got a safe place to be. We've already had power. Maybe check out power outages, Craig, too, at Penelec. And we have that kind of information here, too. We'll get you that in a second. But obviously, you don't need a tornado with 65-mile-an-hour winds to take out some power and do some damage. So be prepared for that. But you guys in the polygon here in the purple are still in the warning. So let me go back, take a look at some of your comments, and we'll check power outages next. Thanks, Crossingville, Rick. All right, Conneaut Lake, you guys have suffered some damage there. I'm just kind of like, yeah. Craig's gonna get us some more information on power outages. Roger, where are you? Or Ruger, I'm sorry. Sagertown, power out, trees down. Thank you. Thank you for that report. We're looking right at you right now. All right. Let's see what else. Where would this be, John? Give me a locator on that. Erie County was not ever under a tornado warning, so you don't have to worry about that right now. Coming to Pittsfield, Kirk, good to see you. Flickering power in Union City. Thank you, Mary Kay. It's good to be here for you. Okay, what are you getting down there, John and Guys Mills? Okay, we're still getting the purple here, going to a red. All right, so listen to me carefully as I try to explain this. The purple is confirmed. The shear markers have lifted. Don't let your guard down, but what they have gone to here is in the red is a radar indicated tornado warning. Okay, so that would be the cell that's bisecting from Cambridge to Blooming Valley. So we may not have a report of it confirmed on the ground at this point, but please stay in a safe place until this expires at 5:15. Okay, so we're Centerville, and you guys are getting some good news as well. Okay. All right. All right, so there you go. Still got a tornado warning until 5:15, I believe. Yes. This area. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna join Brody for a second. I'll be right back.
They have to possibly touch the ground. You know, I was talking now.
Yeah. We've got power outages being reported widespread across County. We've got a tree down. We'll be sure where it is. Well, thanks to our general here. I'm just going to take it back to the activity mode person. It's just an example, you know, because these winds have been reported to be 65. That's measured regardless of whether they're tornadic or not. And 60 in Union City. Now, Union City is not under the tornado warning, but, you know, 65-mile-an-hour winds are...
That's still going to be damage.
That's going to be damage. So what damage has been done is if you look 1.5 miles, starting north of Sagertown on 79, there's a tree down. So if you're traveling in those areas, you know, that's the kind of thing that's been happening. We've got a straight line, 60 to 65, and power outages, a lot being reported in Sagertown, as well as up in Cambridge, and if I had to make a guess, probably the angle two.
Cambridge Springs is where it really, yeah.
And
So I
that's what we're
felt,
going to do, because we're getting folks power outages in Centerville, and Gordon's already shown you, there you go. You've got, a shear marker west of Spartanburg. So they're still keeping this thing on. They added a radar to the tornado warning.
which is good. That's a down.
That's a little
observing.
As long as we see these shear markers, this thing's headed out. So I'll just do a quick skid here and get it back again to those areas. Okay, that's where this rotation, at least in the clouds, is headed. It may skim part of southern Erie County, even though you're not under a warning, and it may go over into western Warren County, even though you're not under the warning yet. But when you see sheer 69 miles per hour, and we already got validated reports, regardless of whether it's tornadic or not, 60 to 65, you're going to lose power if you get hit by the storms, and you're going to see some trees down and some damage. So regardless of whether it's tornadic or not, just stay in a safe place. But right now, just a little bit here, a lot better in Erie County at this point. All right, still a little.
The threat is really in Crawford, and I would tell Mr. Warren County.
Yeah,
really where it's convenient.
Yeah, so Erie and Ashtabula looking better, Harbor Creek looking better, Girard, Fairview, they're not even under a severe thunderstorm warning. So the further north you go, more than Erie County, yeah, you get probably with wind and rain and lightning and thunder, but the worst of the action is in Crawford. And for you guys south, Mercer and Angle Forest, you're in the gun next, or you're under the gun next, at least for severe thunderstorms. We have not seen the Weather Service advance before radar warning. The Warren County, you're a special interest to us, so I will give it back to them.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Don. He is also.
All right, guys.
So in the case you have power, you can tune into
Let us,
Facebook. Meteorologist
all right.
Conference is on Facebook as well.
Good to be with you.
Meteorologist Craig Flynn has joined us.
Okay. All right, tell me what you're seeing down there, Rachel, and I'll continue to dive in. Areas of biggest concern right now. Cochranton, you got a little core headed towards you. We're not saying it's tornadic, but it's wicked rain, and there could be some hail and certainly some wind in it. Here's another place right here, right down State Route 198. That's in the Blooming Valley area, Guys Mills, and we already had a report from somebody at Guys Mills. So you guys are getting hit. Another facet of the radar arsenal here is what we call the Barron's button, which can
all right. Meteorologist Craig Flynn and Rick Weather.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks. So we drink water. Brody, thank you so much.
and Craig Flint taking over on the TV side. But if you look at this,
So here we are. It's
potential for 1 inch hail, along with very high rainfall rates. I mean, that's not that high, but there you go. You got a core of 2 inch per hour. But thankfully, like we've been telling you, no matter where you're looking at, and again, up here west of Sparty, potential for some 1 inch hail. West of Cochranton, ½ inch to maybe 1 inch hail. That's what's headed in your direction with it. So it's not necessarily tornadic at this point, but there is a radar indicated tornado warning up here. All right, up here in Crawford. All right, so let me put some skits on, put some towns on, so we can keep you guys advised that are downwind of this storm, like we say. They seem to be moving to the east-northeast. So here you go. Guys Mills, another one coming right behind you here. So there's one set of storms with that purple core, especially Cochranton. You're probably feeling it pretty good right now. And then the Guys Mills storm, all right, Canadota Lake, Hightown, Sparty, you're in its path, okay? Not saying it's tornadic, but there's heavy rain, there's hail, and there's some wind in it. Here's the one that's up west of Sparty. That one's gonna clip probably southern, extreme southeastern Erie County, Columbus, Concord, Elgin, that area. All right.
Sometimes you get these brief little spin-ups.
Mm-hmm. So we're just tracking this line, because that's the area of main concern right here. You got to once you get past that, and Erie County, mostly you're past it. You're going to get some pretty heavy rains here, but you're in a much better place up here than Eastern Crawford or eventually down into Venango. Now, the interesting thing here is, you see the tornado warning is up here, but to the east, they've only issued a severe thunderstorm warning, only, I say, for places like Cherry Tree and Pleasantville and Venango. And they've reduced the tornado warning from confirmed to radar indicated, okay? And we're looking for shear markers, just seeing if anything is left up there, if we're getting anything, rotation in the clouds. So that's the other thing, that they've gone from a confirmed tornado to a radar in the clouds indicated tornado, which is basically telling you they're still seeing rotation in the clouds, but they're not confirming it. So down to the south and east corner of, that's where it is. That's the radar indicated. So if you're in this spot here, still keep on your guard, because there's still some rotation in the clouds. There's certainly heavy rain, there's hail, and there's wind. So we want to alert you to that. All right. All right. We widen this out so everybody can see. Don't have a warning yet for Warren County yet, but wouldn't be surprised. All right. Thank you, Jamie and Cochranton. Good stuff there. Conneautville, no power, flickering, and Sparty. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that lights flickering in Cambridge. Of course, you guys have seen the brunt of it, I think. Thanks, Claudia, in Meadville, going through you, and it looks like the worst is to your east. All right, that makes sense. Up towards Blooming Valley, pretty nasty. Thank you, Matthew. What size was the hail there? That would be Brody. Brody's our new weekend meteorologist. Pouring is good. Pouring's better than wind damage and tornadoes. It's aimed towards Warren, but they haven't issued a warning yet. So we'll see if the Weather Service and State College does that. Yeah, no problem. Glad to help you. There you go. Nice compliment for you. You can send them, and I will give you the email. So you're getting some reports over there? Townville? How about Townville? Okay, just whatever you guys hear, write them down and bring them back to us, okay? We love reports.
Did you hear me? We're going to issue a downstream tornado warning for southern Warren.
Okay, so Warren County, southern Warren County, they're going to issue a downstream tornado warning for you. So to answer your question, if you're in the city of Warren, I don't know if you're going to be involved in that, but Weather Service is going to continue a tornado warning. I would say probably in this area of Warren County. Now, it'll pop pretty soon. We're not saying it's confirmed, but you know, it's there. It's something's in the clouds that still is prompting the Weather Service to at least issue a radar indicated tornado warning. Okay, so if you want to send us pictures, let's go. There you go. There's your email. All right. All right. Okay. I'm glad it's past Guys Mills. So that's the next area of concern. And thanks to you guys in Warren for keeping up with us. We'll keep up with you, and as soon as they trigger that warning. Mm-hmm. Thompson's Mills over here. All right. All right. All right. Thank you, Finley. Thank you. We're here to help. Okay. All right. So we'll zoom in on. Let me put that back on. There it is. That's what we were talking about. This is okay. So this is for Warren County. This is just kind of the run-of-the-mill tornado warning. This isn't a radar confirmed tornado warning.
So, this does include TDU,
All right.
Youngsville, the city of
All right, this is
Warren.
going to be for another hour.
Just
And I'm going to take my stuff off of here just to show you what's going on here for Warren County. Now, this is a radar indicated tornado warning, and it does include the city of Warren, and it's because of this line right here. And I'll draw it for you, and we'll try to track it for you. Okay, this is the line that's been causing problems. It's been moving east at 40, but I'm going to adjust it to get past the warning for you guys in Warren County, and then I'm going to get it back in line here. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Come on, get back. Get back. All right.
These are the towns that we're going to focus in on up next.
All right. So we're going to give this an hour, because this warning for you guys in Warren County is until 6:15. So that's actually an hour and 5 minutes. They're moving at 50, Brody. Latest speed of the storm still 50.
Pittsfield,
Brody,
those are the towns.
Brody,
That are next.
speed of the storm still 50.
The one moving into Warren County east at 35.
Okay, this one's slowed down, so we're gonna slow down the track here. All right, so for you guys in Warren County, there you go. These are the towns. These are the hit times. Okay, so again, I got to point out the fact that this is a radar indicated tornado warning. We're just being careful. The Weather Service is being careful because the storm back here over Crawford did produce a tornado. Okay, but now we are just dealing with radar indicated tornado warnings. So they're covering themselves. So, just take a gander over there, and we'll continue to give you the latest. I don't think you should be concerned, Meadville, because there's going to be thunder and lightning. But as you can see on the radar here, the wicked line is past you. So certainly you can get some potential. You can get some heavy rain, but yeah, that's what was been happening, and that's what we're watching right now. Radar indicated tornado for eastern Crawford for another few minutes, and radar indicated tornado warning for Warren County. And again, those are your towns in the track here. And again, I'll highlight it for you. Thank you. Hail report in Sparty.
Buffalo radar is handling this.
All right.
Versus Pittsburgh. Yes, Tri-State College.
So just bear with me. I want to highlight this for you guys, just so you can know exactly.
Warning again. This is for Southern Warren County. So basically, take it. So from like Route 6 south. Okay?
Right. So as Craig's saying on air, basically Route 6 south, Warren, Pittsfield, Youngsville, down to Titusville, over to Sheffield, Clarendon. That's the warning. Here's the line. Here's the leading edge of the line right there. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. And here's some hit times for towns there. All right. All right. All right. Electrical. Now we're finding out there's an electrical emergency, and thanks to
not to get all nerdy here, QLCS, which is basically a
all right.
Which is what this is. Think of these
5280 Crabapple Drive in Erie, possible structure damage, tree on a house. This is some of the reports, and thanks to our own Jen Mobilia for this. Where else? 200 Meadville Street. We can look at a.
With a setup like this, sometimes you miss
the camera's what I'm trying to say here. I'm doing about 16 things at once, so just bear with me, guys.
While we have a slew of warnings here, that doesn't necessarily mean
because we can look at Meadville Street. Laura, if you got anything on this, feel free to let me know, or any of you folks at Bob Herman's with us from Franklin Township.
You still see the splashing purple here into Cambridge, Spring, Sagertown, Meadville. You're just getting into some.
All right, so we're gonna take it the other way here on Meadville Street in the Edinburgh area.
You're good to go. Might be some levels of thunder towards.
This is going to move. So what the report we're getting here is electrical emergency 200 Meadville Street assigned units. Okay. So
Northern Venango County.
so I want to widen this out just for our friends in Edinburgh, you know, just to get a better idea on what's going here.
Out ahead of the main line. Those are always interesting.
See if we can see anything on the camera on this quote-unquote electrical emergency.
So a lot going on here.
So that's what's going on there. You want to verify that for you. Let me get a hold of your comments here also. As you look at that, you keep Ellie Mae safe there. All right, you keep Ellie Mae safe there. Okay, could you give me an idea where Sunville is, Ashley? Probably did in Crawford County. Don't have an exact location. There was damage, you know, and it was probably in the northern half of the county, from Sagertown north up through Venango, maybe over to Guys Mills and up into Cambridge. But that's just a guess based on the reports we're hearing. And again, Craig and Brody over there on TV. Edinburgh right now, we are fine. That is good.
There's not nowhere near the front, but so that will be the area.
That just crossed over into western.
All right, so
yeah, and that's again pretty rural out here.
mm-hmm.
But western Warren County, there's some.
Okay.
That's an area we have.
Southern Warren County is under a radar indicated tornado warning. This is not the confirmed kind. This is where they're saying they're seeing some rotation in the clouds. So do your due diligence, take cover. So we got that. But for those of you basically on the Route 6 corridor south, just be in a safe place. We'll continue to feed you information. We're on TV. We're on here on Facebook, whatever works for you.
Solely now, they just say Warren County situation you're dealing with.
Okay, we got some damage reports here, guys. Thanks to our own general Ophelia. This is good. We got a camera on this place. Meadville Street in Edinburgh, electrical emergency. That's what they're calling it. Also in Waterford, 1400 block of North Main Street there, and possible structure damage even in Erie. This is Carlisle Drive, the 5200 block, tree on a house, Carlisle Drive in Erie. Okay. Also some damage and probably power outages in Meadville, Pennsylvania Avenue in Meadville, 1100 block. So many different reports of the kinds of things that are coming.
A couple of them popping up here. So it looks like we had some wind damage in Sagertown. And it looks like reports of hail.
All right, joining you back over here. For those of you that can be within the sound of our broadcast signal, please feel free to watch Craig on TV. Brody's helping him out there. All right, we appreciate your report there. So we've gotten reports of that. Yeah, and I think the sirens go off just because you have a tornado warning. I mean, it's not necessarily that there's a tornado on the ground that's been spotted. It's what we call a radar indicated tornado. Yes, it's radar indicated tornado warning. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's confirmed. Okay.
So Oil City, those areas into western Forest County, there's going to be a big push of wind there.
Okay, so thanks for that, Petty. Flooding in Cambridge. We'll dive into the tornado warning in just a second. And again, for now, we're saying radar indicated, but just be on your lookout, be in a safe place. You guys know where to go. Lowest level, if you don't have a basement, away from windows and outside walls. In a basement, if you have a basement, be ready to go there. if you're not there. But we're here to prepare you, and if we get any confirmed touchdowns, we'll let you know. All right, we really appreciate all your report.
So a little bit of a notch here. You back it out.
I'm just writing some of your reports down to help the guys on TV. And all right, Ashley, thank you. Thank you for your locator there. Let's see. It's come to Pittsfield. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's the problem. Because, you know, everybody panicked. Just keep an eye to the sky. Yeah, they should be, Sammy, because you're under a tornado warning. Now, again, let me keep reminding you guys, it doesn't mean there's one on the ground. They're issuing a lot of tornado warnings based on rotation in the skies. So we'll watch that in just a second. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate your comments. Okay. And, you know, we continue to, okay, thank you, Laura, appreciate that.
Very broad, but
yeah,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got 407 here, so that's always good. Thank you for your pictures. Let's see, blinking lights, Union City.
But this storm came all the way to Ohio.
I'm glad to get these things. And how's it going over in Corey, Little Louise? How's it going over there? We'll go back to radar for a second here and dial things up for you. All right, yeah. Keep me posted in Tidiu too. Adam, yeah, it should have passed you. Okay, let's do radar here just so we can get ourselves situated as to where the worst of the line is. I'm going to take a lot of this stuff off just because we can go redo stuff. All right, we're looking and we're seeing more of a linear line here going into western Warren County. Now, y'all do have a tornado warning until 6:15 in this area in the box here, but it's radar indicated. And so that is not as bad as confirmed. Okay, so the areas that are probably getting some nasty stuff, hail, as well as the torrential rain, there's you, Pleasantville, there's you, Enterprise. Starting to wind down and get it east out of Titusville. Okay, so that's the core there. Dotyville, if you guys know where that is. Spring Creek Road. All right, Titusville Road. That's Route 27, State Route 27. There's a core there. All right, Churchtown Road. Remember, it's all moving east at about 35. Here's another core here. Knapp Road. Just getting into northwestern Crawford or northwestern Warren County, East Branch, getting towards Torpedo and Garland. Good stuff there. Trees down in Woodcock being reported. House was hit in Woodcock. All right, thanks, Kathy Camp. Thank you for that. Okay, tree on the house. Address is in Meadville. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, this line has had a history. So you got wind damage reports coming out of Sagertown. You got some large hail being reported in Cambridge Springs.
So there's the core of the storm. I want to put a skid on here just for you guys, especially over that away, to see if we can't give you some more. Okay, now we got another shear marker. All right, so it's northwest Warren County. These are the towns in line at this point. All right. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. So you guys in that portion of the town, that's where, or that portion of Warren County, that's where you want to be, especially. Okay. Okay. But, you know, the whole, you know, southern 2/3 of the county has the radar indicated warning. but we're seeing a shear marker. So you guys, especially Pittsfield, Youngsville, Allegheny Springs, in those time periods, there's some wind in that storm. So be prepared. If you're in this area, and I'm going to drill down.
So really our focus.
All right. So you're looking at Mickey Hill Road, just to the south of West Spring Creek, just to the north of Eldred Center, Cole Hill Road, Route 426. This is the area in Warren County. Got a shear marker in Warren County with that storm.
So
you guys got that?
Pineville area now. Triumph at 5:30. Actually, just a minute sooner. So
all right.
5:33 to you. Pittsfield 5:33. Ionesta.
All right.
5:35.
Just getting more reports in there. So that's the area. Chatty, if you're on this line, let us know how things are going in Youngsville. Kirk, thanks for your reports from Pittsfield. Anybody else want to chime in? Now, this is north of Tidiu. This is northwest Warren County. Okay.
Lost the shear marker, so that's good. This looks to me like it is more of a damaging wind event heading into. So
I'd be interested in anybody watching this on Facebook. I'd be very interested to see what you guys experience.
All right, you're welcome, Lisa. There could have been.
Yeah, if Jeb is watching, we'll give Jeb a call.
Yeah, I'm still getting the shear marker in northwest.
You still do?
Yeah,
I think you have lost it.
okay. So maybe you're on a different radar. Also, be concerned because we've had some reports of flooding with the tremendous downpours. Titusville, it's gone for you, as Craig and Brody were saying, strong winds in that area. Hail, Weiler Road between Sparty and Canada Lake. That's that storm. Hightown power flickering, Union City power flickering. So that's that line that Craig and Brody are talking about. Wind dams, making out power, sometimes trees, and certainly producing some heavy rain and sometimes some hail.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You bet. All right, we're going back and forth.
Then continues to shift into Warren County.
All right, so
And down to Forest County.
thunder south and west. I haven't even looked at the overnight forecast, 7-day, but you can see back to the west, it's not really that bad. I gotta take a phone call. You guys look at the radar. Hello. Where are you located? Yeah. Yeah. What are you guys experiencing?
So it has come down, the lightning has come down.
That's good.
That's also.
We like
Yeah.
the decrease in lightning. We don't want to see the opposite.
Mhm.
That tells us that we're all take the storm strengthening after watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting a report live from a person in Titusville. Just keep talking to me, Jeb. We appreciate that. A lot of wind, branch down, things like that, tremendous amount of rain. Any other kind of damage? Did you see any hail or anything like that? Again, folks, this is out of Titusville.
Zoom in here. So west of TU, along Route 27.
Okay.
First of it, Eldred Center to Sanford. Again, might be a little bit of hail in here as well. Heading towards the Garland area, which is just west.
Yeah, it should be moving out of your area. We're on Facebook Live right now and TV, and so feel free to keep giving us updates. We're concentrating on your area over into Warren County because now Warren County has a radar indicated tornado warning. So this is getting out of Titusville. This is what we're saying, and we have a confirmed report from one of my weather watchers, Jeb Becker, right here, live on the phone for us. All right, Jeb, got to let you go. Call back if you got anything more. All right. Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye. All right, so confirmed report that it's east of Titusville, and the typical thing. All right. All right. The typical thing that you're going to see. And the good thing, and we've lost that shear marker, is that the line has become more linear. And if you're watching Craig on TV, basically, he's talking about the fact that would tend to be more of a producer of damaging straight line winds. You see what I mean? It's linear. as opposed to those notches and hooks that we saw earlier, which is more rotation and tornadic. So there's the leading edge of it, and we're gonna just focus in on that right now. Shear marker has left. That is good. We like to hear that. I got a Buffalo radar on here, and we're tracking things through Chautauqua County, but you guys don't have anything going on. It's much better. Nothing for Erie County. Western half of Crawford County is good, as you can see it here, and all of Erie County. Now you're getting rain, and I can put some lightning on here for you guys. Tons of lightning with these cells. This one's, of course, well east of Warren, Potter County there. Another one down by Grove City here in Mercer County. This line producing some lightning, and that's the one with the warning in Warren County. But if you get behind that line, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There's a lot less damage potential. The line is where the damage potential is. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this as bright as I can with another color here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make it fatter too, so I can really point some stuff out for you guys. All right. If you get behind this line, and Titusville, you're behind it. You know, all of Crawford is behind it now. All of Erie County is behind it now. So if you get behind this line, sure, you can get a ton of rain, some lightning and thunder. We will watch for potential flooding there. But for the most part, things are much better. We're still watching the line because we still have a radar indicated tornado warning for this. All right, for this area right here in Warren County. All right.
Starbuck area, Cherry Grove, right around 10
all right.
on the top of the hour, and then it pulls
okay.
together the northern part of this line.
All right, I'm just looking at reports. All right.
Yes, for
all right. 3,550 customers without power in Crawford County. Also reports. This is where it must have been the worst. It's out of there now, but a weakened form of it is in Warren County. But please don't let your guard down. Make sure you're in a safe place. You may lose power. You could see some tree limbs come down. Chitty and Pittsfield, you're next, and Warren, Clarendon, and Sheffield. Let's see. Lots of trees down in Woodcock Township. Okay. 198, and 86. So we want to keep you advised. I'm just corresponding with people and getting the latest.
Graphic, anything for you, Brody? No.
I don't know. It really gets broad and out, which is a good.
Yeah, that's good to see.
All right, we got a couple more guys.
So,
all right, we've got 3,550 customers without power in Crawford County, which seems to be where the damage is. And speaking of damage, lots of trees down Woodcock Township, Price Road area, Route 198 and 86. That seems to be where, and of course, that's anywhere from Sagertown, Cambridge, Guys Mills, those areas that have seemed to sustain the most damage. And just check and see if
Where is that again?
that's in central, north central Crawford County.
So work for guys back in our newsroom, maybe possibly reach out, maybe send a crew down there so we can see how Cambridge Springs can be was the hardest hit area.
Again, more, I'll give it to you.
So,
all right, you guys are still in the air, and we're going to work this thing through the end of this warning. So, Erie, Crawford, better now. I know, especially Crawford has sustained damage. But, Warren County's got the radar indicated tornado warning, Route 6 and south. You got a severe thunderstorm warning for south and east of Titusville. That would be Forest County and eastern Venango County. And we're watching, actually, this is well east of our area, a couple more radar indicated tornado warnings. It looks like Potter County and east along I-80 here. But that's out of our area. That's east of Clarendon over there. So we're concentrating on our local area more. That's more like Clearfield with a tornado warning, and back across Potter County, trying to get some towns here, Austin and Abbott with a tornado warning. So that's way to the east of our area. So we're just going to watch the squall line and continue to see if it's doing any damage. Now it's probably coming into you, Kathy. So if you got anything you want to send us, Kirk, how is it going through you? We want to know what's happening in Pittsfield, and you guys in Titusville. I know you watch us out there and work on Facebook with us. Kelly and Mary and Sam, I should say Tidiute, excuse me. Kelly, Mary, Sam, you guys down there in Tidiute, I'm going to be looking for your posts as well. Okay. All right, what else do we got? So you just got heavy rain. Kathy, thanks. You guys are reading my mind. 15, 27 mile an hour winds. So even though there's still a radar indicated tornado warning, it's mainly what we're looking at here is heavy rain, wind, and lightning. You're welcome, Annie. Tree blocking the road at Little Cooley. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Really appreciate that, Annie. All right, just writing some of these down. Thanks for giving. We love your reports. We love your reports. Anytime, Cheryl. Glad to serve you. Gerard looks wet. That's about it. Gerard looks wet. Oh, we got a little. All right, Rick, you're asking for a split speed. Can you split screen on our? You mean between me and them? I mean, I suppose they could, but we'll work on that someday. Okay, TV just went out. Thank you, appreciate that, Kathy. Yeah, you'd be next in McKean County. Was that confirmed, Yvonne? I mean, was there a funnel on the ground doing damage that you saw? Please let us know. All right, Sammy, power out in Tidiute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to be okay in Edinburgh. I mean, there's still torrential downpours of rain there, but you're going to be okay. And you can see rain behind the line. All right, like Brandon Grandma reporting in Mill Creek. Vaughn, great to have you here from Enterprise. Thank you. Okay, Sammy, really appreciate that. Okay, really appreciate that, Chris. All right. So we'll continue to track this line as it goes eastward. Youngsville. Interesting there. So we will continue to give you reports, and you guys continue to give us reports. Still a lot of rain behind this, but all right. Okay. All right, that's good. Definitely, we're getting some pictures of damage in Conneautville. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now that's some good news too. Brody and Craig just mentioning on the air there that the severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled for Erie and Crawford County. So that is a huge sign. When they kill the watch, that's telling you that they're pretty much past severe weather threat. It looks like a lot of the watch is off. Yeah. Okay. So let me clean this up for you guys a bit. All right. So again, Morgan County, Forest County, you guys are the ones that have the potential for damage right now. A lot of heavy rain behind it, but not severe. Okay, not severe. Okay, just yeah, and you can get lightning and thunder, but that doesn't make this thunderstorm severe. We're not talking about wind damage, either straight line or tornadic, or big hail or anything like that. So please be advised in those areas. Okay, so we'll pass along that good news and continue to investigate Warren County. I want to pull up a camera in Warren County, because you've got some just to the south side of the city, and I'll do some street level mapping here. Morrison Run Road, Mohawk Avenue, Pleasant Road. This is all just south of the river here on Route 6. Okay, Elk Road. There's probably a hail core in there. So let me just go over. There's Edinburgh for you. And let me just go over at, take a look at Warren right now. All right, and you can start to see the wind as stuff comes in now. All right, good report there. Crawford County power outages have jumped to 3,672 people out of power. Looks like we got another little warning coming out. Thanks for that. Brody's going to check that out. But we'll leave this camera up for a little bit, as you can see the stuff coming into Warren, especially for you guys in Warren County that are still under that warning. So thanks, Power to you. Okay. Purple would, Ariel, purple probably means you're getting some hail there. All right. Good remark here, Eric Schultz. You can go too fast on water-covered roads. Purple usually means hail. Okay. Raining cats and dogs in Youngsville. Thanks, ladies. Gone through Tidiute. Thank you. Triana House in Warren. Is that confirmed? Of course it is. It's Jason. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm just writing something. Jason, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Clarion County, yeah, you got a little situation there. Thank you, Denny, for that. Well, we'll bring the radar back up for you and show you exactly what's going on here. All right, there's your purple core right here. Like Craig's saying on TV, Mohawk Ave, Pleasant Drive, Morrison Run Road. And if we go over here and look at this aspect of the radar, this is what's detecting hail, okay, in those areas, on those streets. Now, this is radar estimated, but this can be pretty close. So what they're saying is there's probably some half-inch hail and maybe a tiny area of 1-inch hail in those locations south of Warren. And the storm itself, we can put a track on there. Warren right now, obviously, and you can see these other towns, Ludlow over in McKean County, getting some grub there. A lot of lightning going on for you guys in Warren right now. And this is, there you go. All right. So that's the area under the warning. No tornadoes confirmed, but certainly thunder, lightning, wind, and perhaps some hail. Here's the more traditional view of that, and you can see that, you know, it's coming down in that portion, just where the Weather Service had the warning, this area. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so thanks for that report, for these reports, and okay. All right, tree down, okay. Canadota Lake, 77. All right, Warren Avenue, tree down, 4th Avenue. Okay, I gotta go talk to the other guys. There's the storm for you in Warren County. Those are the towns with this top storm. Tidiute, you've come out of it. It's headed towards you, Sheffield, but right now no reports of tornadic activity. Some wind, some heavy rain, some lightning, some thunder, and possibly some hail up north there. I'll be right back. Couple more reports here. Yes, we have four more. 3 down on the house, 4th Avenue. That would be expected. 3 down on Wires, 301 West Street. That is in Warren. So that's that rear line going right through you there. Crawford County power outages have jumped to 3,672, 3,672 without power. Back in Crawford County, Route 77, south of Kanawha Lake. Tree down on top of a house. That's Route 77, Kanawha Lake area in Crawford County. And people looking into, I guess, the area in Claudiatville as well in Crawford County for widespread damage in that area. Trees down and some of the things that have popped up on Facebook. This kind of damage. That's Claudiatville. All right. So that's all I got for now. Thanks, sir. We're live on Facebook.
Yep. So read that. So what are we going to do with 20 to 1?
They're gonna look like they're gonna let go.
All right. Thanks for your patience, guys. All right. So just some new information for you guys over in Warren County.
It sounds like they're going to.
All right. Let me catch up.
Some new severe thunderstorm warning, kind of replacing that.
All right.
So this is from Warren County.
All right. 4th Avenue. Got it. Corey's out of severe weather. But I think they're replacing
another area rotation that pops up. But
all right, let me just get this. Okay, we got a new warning. It's a thunderstorm warning, severe thunderstorm warning for Warren County. And that probably confirms what you're saying here, Rod. We appreciate your report. Grand Valley getting hit hard, heavy rain. We appreciate that, Sammy and Mark. All right. All right. Well, hope you all are okay. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, Warren's gotten hit hard. We've got a couple of reports, not only from Jason, our firefighter. We appreciate you so much, but also from some of our other sources. Tidiute now getting wires down on Route 127, Jimmy Lane. So yeah, it's getting better in Tidiute. Thanks, Sammy, for that. But obviously some casualties of that line. And Warren, you guys are just getting pounded, and they've extended. It's a severe thunderstorm warning, and let me really give you the. Let me give you the details on this. This is north of the radar indicated tornado warning, okay? So I want to take these skits off and just show you up here, north of Warren, and I'm going to go to that camera because you guys are just getting pounded. This portion of Warren County has a severe thunderstorm warning. This is not a tornado warning, but you know, you're looking at places like Scandia, Russell, North Warren, okay, up to the New York border. That's a severe thunderstorm warning till 6:15. So for about another half hour there. So that is good there. But I do want to get into Warren because you got a core here going right over here, possibly producing some hail. So let me get you over to that. And just remember, the guys are on TV as well. If you can get our signal, let's go there. Okay, so this is the, I mean, you can just see on Pennsylvania Avenue the rain just running down the street there. All right, so we'll do a little panning.
Probably go ahead with the news at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean that wouldn't be a bad idea. It's going to get east of Warren by that time.
Because the storm is continuing to So why don't we just?
So we're going to have a newscast at 6 o'clock, and so we're going to go with that. But you're looking at Warren here, and as our sources are coming in with all kinds of reports here in Warren County. We told you about 4th Avenue in Warren, West Street, 301 West Street in Warren, tree down on wires, tree down with wires, Route 127 and Jimmy Lane in Tidiute, and also West and Kenmore Streets in Warren, tree down on wires. So that's why we have Warren up right now, just because, you know, it's worth looking at that right now. So I'll give you, we'll pan over a little bit just to show you what's going on here.
And then the latest warning, this is a thunderstorm warning.
So I mean, you guys can see how it's coming down here as you look at the Flatiron building here.
Those areas heading up towards the Kinzu will be impacted. The worst of it.
There's the fountain.
Pushing to the, I mean, Warren's still in the thick of it. Watching Tom and the.
Yeah, the Warren camera is pretty good camera.
Yeah.
We've got some additional reports for Warren County as far as damage is concerned. West Street, Warren, trees down on wires. Also for you guys, continue, I know it's past you, Route 127 and Jimmy Lane, continue to tree down with wires. And Crawford County outages just jumped to 4,413.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And this is actually pretty telling. Tom's reoriented the camera in Warren. As you look at the fountain there, so that's Pennsylvania Avenue.
And there's Craig showing you the fountain in.
You see the wind is starting to stir a little bit more.
There.
Hellacious downpours there. That is very heavy rain coming down to Warren right now.
And just to add to that, coming early, Warren County outages are at 800 feet right now.
Looks like the weather service is another solution in Warren with a tornado attack possible, and they're upping the wind from 70 miles per hour.
All right, they're still very much worried about wind for you guys in Warren. Okay, they've extended this warning, and you can see the trees moving there. So this is pretty good video. I'm going to take it back, and since we do have an updated warning for you guys in Warren County, I want to just take one more shot down the river here, and so you can see, you know, what's going on. I'll zoom it a little bit. All right. So we're gonna update via radar for you guys in Warren County. Just be in a safe place, especially in the city of Warren area. Okay, city of Warren area. Let's see what's going on here.
Northeastern Warren County. The worst of the weather is now into eastern Warren County.
Eastern half of Warren County is what we're talking about here. Get to the right page here, so you guys can get the latest and the greatest from the radar. All right, here we go. All right, gonna back this out.
Is now getting right across the county line, pushing into.
All right, so this is this. What you're looking at here, and for those of you who may be viewing us from McKean County, like Kane, Ludlow, Mount Jewett, Lewis Run, Bradford, you got a warning now too. So that's the Bradford area, McKean County, till 6:45. Here's the thunderstorm warning for Scandia, Russell, North Warren, till 6:15. Here's the leftover tornado warning, radar indicated, as well as
again, reports of wind damage in the parts of
in the easternmost portion of that under a severe thunderstorm warning, Sheffield. So there are still warnings with this line here. You guys in eastern Warren County, whether it's the Northeast or down through the city of Warren or Sheffield and even into Forest County, there's still some wickedness left in that line. And if you're joining us from any of those areas, if you're online here with us, feel free to give us the latest and the greatest on that. Okay. All right, let me get back to you guys.
Eastern Warren County.
They've actually issued a tornado watch, it looks like here, for areas to the east, including Warren County. So that's a little bit different, this dark red here. All right.
Clarendon to Sheffield, you guys are up
All right. So that's actually a tornado watch with that. But no tornadoes confirmed, Warren County. Severe thunderstorm warnings continue. I want to try to get you guys a different view of this too.
6 minutes away from our 6 o'clock news. Like I said, I think we're just going to go ahead and
I'll stay with them here. Yeah. Just tell them to come over here.
Okay.
All right.
Tom will get with Facebook Live, so we're kind of getting geared up to go for that. So we'll just hang out here.
Yeah, we just saw that, Lisa Bricker. You can, if you just widen this out, a lot of central, southwest Pennsylvania. This whole big deal here under a tornado watch.
Area, Youngsville, Pittsfield, the tornado threat is way down. Okay. Now
so just to let you know, yeah, lots of power outages as well.
I still want to keep an eye out far eastern Warren County from Kinzu down towards Sheffield, Donaldson, those areas.
All right, we're looking at data right now. Okay, so let me show you a couple other things. As we said, easternmost Warren County down into Forest, Warren, Clarendon, Sheffield, down into the central portion of Forest County, like Marionville and those areas. I know it's a lot more rural in those areas, but you're going through it right now too. But this is the line right here. Okay.
Your thunderstorm warning continues for northeastern Warren County.
This is the line right here. This is the damage line. If you're back here, Jamestown, Bustye, Erie County, Western Warren County, Crawford, Northwestern, Venango, and Mercer, you're behind all this. Okay, a lot of rain, some lightning and thunder, but this is the wickedness over there. And hang on just a second. I'm going to go back over here. Torrential rain in Warren County.
Donaldson.
And
down towards Cherry Run.
Okay.
Barnes, Henry Mills. You are still going to get into some very heavy rains and gusty wind here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're getting closer to news time.
All right, let me just see what we got here. I just want to check a couple things here.
The good news is we are continuing to watch the severe weather threat. So here's what we'll do. We'll go on with the 6 o'clock news. Tom will continue.
We're here for you. We'll probably welcome some people from the news. We are going on with live news at 6 o'clock on Jet 24 Action News. So we will go into complete news coverage there, and we will continue with radar coverage here. So
Brody, I will turn it over to you. So it's the far eastern part of Warren County right now.
Yep. All right. Great job by Brody and Craig there. As we look at the downtown Warren area, I'm going to check your comments in just a minute, just to.
It's mainly Warren County, the far eastern portion of Warren
All
County.
right. Back to radar we go.
Any severe weather
All right.
is still remaining. I mean, you can almost see on the screen the back edge of the rain is almost the same line.
All right.
So we are getting close to having almost no rain.
Okay. Tornado watch 4 areas to the east, squall line going through eastern Warren County, Forest County, and Venango County. A lot of heavy rain behind it, but even if you looked at a loop here, if you were just thinking ahead, we could do a real quick estimation of when this back edge of the line will clear. Okay, so you can finally say, oh, this would probably be a good estimate of when the rain might end and let up here. Okay, so moving east at least 30 miles an hour. So you still got some rain to go through for the next hour and a half in Erie and Edinburgh, and possibly in Meadville as well. But it's what we call stratiform rain. It's not associated with severe weather. So that is very good news for you guys. So we're going to go, and this is old, so I'm going to give you the latest. Okay, there's the latest for you. Okay. Just doing some different things here with the radar, and we'll continue to field your reports. So continue to give us some of your information. We would no problem. Thanks, Sheila. Appreciate that. Thanks, Kathy. Rain continues, and that's why they still have you under a warning for about, I would say, another 15 minutes technically speaking. So if you're in the eastern half of the county, you definitely want to be prepared for a little bit more wind, a lot of rain. No reports of tornado, but these places in red here are under a watch because of that line, and because the line has spun up some stuff. Thanks, Bill, Clark, and Corey. 0.6 of an inch of rain right there. All right. And we're starting the news here on Jet. And for the center of this, I want to get a picture of where exactly this tornado watch is, just to put some of your minds at ease. It's basically, I know Lisa Bricker, you're down in the Pittsburgh area, those regions up across, the central portion of the state. Okay. Hang on just a second here. All right. So there you go. Just look for the red. This is where the tornado watch is. And they've kept it in Warren County here just because technically we're still under a radar indicated tornado warning from Warren South for another little less than 15 minutes. Forest County, you're still in it because the line's going through you, but everything else has been canceled. This is a severe thunderstorm watch for Venango just because the back edge of the line is there for you. But if you look back, okay, Erie, Crawford, Mercer, and West, they're all out of it. So that is a good news, good sign there. So good to have that. So we'll concentrate on this line and field your reports, and also talk to you about, show some cameras at least. A lot of lightning here. It looks like the worst is going through Route 6 by going into Ludlow from Sheffield, Barnes, State Route 948, Henry's Mills, that's State Route 666 that goes down into Forest and Venango County, or Forest County, Marionville area. 4 Mile Road, getting hit hard up there as we go into the northern part of the county. All right, Kinzua Beach, east of Clarendon and moving into McKean County. And for you guys in Forest County, again, 666, Forest Road 128, Forest Road 217. You guys are under the gun right now too. So that's kind of like the eastern edge, and that's what's moving out. Okay. So for those of you in those areas, feel free to funnel me your reports, and we'll continue to look around the area. Thanks, Jackie Wood. Appreciate that. Thanks, Lisa Bricker. Thanks, Kathy. Glad you got a rain gauge there. Thanks, Bill. Cool air has come, John, to Warren. You're welcome, Brenda. Let me see what I can drum up here. Let's just go around the horn and at least show the people that are still getting pounded the relief that's on the way, because relief is on the way. Okay, so we'll just do a few cameras. Even in the morning here, what you're seeing is all right. Rain looks like it's letting up a bit. Still a little breezy there. I'll widen it back out a little bit more. Let me know how you guys are doing in the morning. Okay. I'll swing it down to the fountain so we can get a perspective. And there you go. There you go.
Organizers say that
Steady rain, light to moderate, not bad. Now, if I take some tours here, just to show you, things are getting better in most of the areas to the west. Still rain. We're going to go to the bayfront right now. Take a look at the camera there, and I'll widen it out too, just to give you guys a better perspective. All right, so some good rain coming down on State Street and into the bay, but no severe weather there. A few blocks over, we'll take you over to downtown, not far away, obviously, Boston Store. And you can see even some brightening of the skies to the north and west. We'll take a wider view of this. All right. Okay. There you go. Spin it around a little bit. Look more due west. Okay. So rain, and there's still rain back up in eastern Ohio, but no severe weather. Okay. Here's the airport over in Mill Creek. Light rain downtown, light rain at the airport. You can see it against the brick down here and against the darkness of the trees. A few blocks or a few miles west to Girard. There you go, very light. Wind's not even moving. So just doing this to give you guys pause, to give you guys, truth, ground truth as we like to call it, that although it can still rain and the waves can be choppy as you look at the North Pier Light, the severe stuff is right now in easternmost Warren County down into Forest and moving away to the east. So let's go down the road a piece. Tower Can, our neck of the woods, light rain, light steady rain, Summit Township, over the northeast, eastern end of Erie County, light rain, good, Edinburgh.
Okay, is there a way we can do that here? Brody, you have 4 minutes in this one.
There you go, Edinburgh.
Brody is asking if something to do with
light rain, Meadville. Light rain. So these are, make up most of the area. The fact that it's, let me get a little look to the east here.
Yes.
We're going to move it over, try to get a little bit better focus for you here. Conneaut Lake still getting some steady rain here. Go over to Route 322 here.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll walk to the distance.
All right. All right, there you go. Right there, Silver Shores Restaurant coming into view, Route 322. Still raining good, or raining hard, I should say. But again, most of this stuff that causes damage as well to the east of us right now. So one more time into Warren to check out you guys, and then we'll go radar and probably winding it down as we get through the next few minutes here and these warnings expire in Warren County. And there you go. Guys getting a good soaker out there in the fountain and on Pennsylvania Avenue. And all right, let's see. New comments. Yep, still lots of rain. Thanks, Brian. Good to have you here from Alabama, giving me coaching here. It's moving towards Kane, D. It's moving probably into Kane in the next few minutes. We're glad to be here. That's why we're on Facebook, because I know a lot of people don't have local channels. All right. All right, so back to radar we go.
You can still see, we still have that severe thunderstorm warning for.
And there it is. And you were just asking about Kane, and you can see it's moving right into Kane. Right there, out of Sheffield into Kane. Tornado watch is the red to the east. This stuff should be expiring in about 6 minutes, so we'll at least stick with you through that. And a little bit of a back edge to the west. We'll use the Cleveland radar. Yeah, and it is all moving to the east. I would say at least 30 to 35 miles per hour. So the end is in sight as everything travels into central and eastern PA, where there is a tornado watch. And Craig's here. Anything else, brother?
No, I'm gonna go home.
You have to get up a little while from now. We'll be back in here in a few hours. Thanks for stopping by and giving us a hand.
Sure. Technically, you still have this tornado watch for Warren County. I don't know about that. If I'm gonna
Right.
not feeling that man.
I know. I think once that line gets out of the easternmost part of the county, you guys in Warren County should be okay. And for you guys in Forest County, same kind of thing. You're under the tornado watch, but once that clears out, moves over into Elk County, you guys should be okay.
That's exactly what it'll be. A nap. Brody's in the middle of cold weather.
Yes, we're just here. The old guys are hanging out over here by Facebook.
I mean, I think, you know, when we look back on this, I mean, there was definitely some damaging winds. So I think it was pretty warranted.
Yes.
You know,
Plus, there was damage, definitely, whether it was true rotation. Some spotter reported it. So, you know, they wouldn't put a confirmed tornado warning in unless something did happen. So, regardless whether it was straight line or rotational, a lot of damage, especially in Crawford County.
the big news is it's rapidly diminishing.
Right.
Rapidly diminishing. And that's going to set us up for some nice weather tomorrow. So,
Okay. Numerous houses east of Meadville damaged. Okay. That just came in. So we appreciate that report. East of Meadville, and they were talking about the places like Guy's Mills, Blooming Valley, and you guys know where you are.
this is from Boston, Detzel.
Okay. What's the location?
Green, it's at his house.
All right. Looking at somebody's pool here, getting the pool furniture went in. Okay.
Yep.
You hold that up. You hold that up. Put it right up by the camera. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Yes. Go right up there with it. See if you guys can see this. This is very interesting. There you go. This is, I know you can't see it real well, but watch what happens to that pool furniture going right into the pool with wind and hail or rain. I don't know if you had any hail. Thanks, Austin, for that very dramatic and telling video. For you right there. Thanks, Craig. Becky Linton, good to see you. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a great day, right?
Should be. As you say, God willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah, easy money weather, we hope. And Brody's back there.
I'm going home. Bye. Good night.
He's not going home.
No, I'm here till, you got me till 11:30.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good. Thanks. See you later. All right. So we're just waiting. Till this,
It looks like that the line is now out of Warren County.
yeah. 6:15 is the
Tornado warning. I think it's 6:45 for that severe thunderstorm warning.
yeah. All right. So we'll put the radar back up for you guys just because we can. There you go. So and we want to thank you guys too. Thank you, Jackie, and all of you, because what makes this medium so good is the fact that we get feedback and we can pass it along to the guys on TV who's ever doing TV. We were all taking turns today, but Brody and Craig were handling most of this. I was handling most of this. And when you guys give us stuff, it really helps our coverage. And we're glad everybody that we've heard from has been safe so far. So we'll just let it go for a couple more minutes. If you guys have any other comments, ideas that you want to pass along, and what we can show you here is there's nothing back here. Once this passes, there's nothing back here. All right. So that's your Monday, Tuesday. Looks pretty darn good. So what do we got here? We got sports or something else. Oh, we got Jade. Jade's on the air. See if there's anything else that I should show you before you go, before I go, before we all go. All right. There you go. Yeah, I'll be getting out of here pretty soon. So good to be with you guys. Excellent. Excellent. Even the rain will be ending soon, which will be a good thing because you don't want to get any flooding on top of this. You don't want to get any flooding on top of this. All right. Way to go, Jackie. Good luck. Anybody else? Anybody else? Comments, questions, ideas? I'll check what Brody has for the 7-day forecast here. Maybe we can throw that up for you. Give you a little look ahead, right? And the good thing about this too is I'm not stepping on anybody's soccer or anybody's soap opera or other television-oriented things. All right, there you go, Warren. Getting a good bath over there. All right, let me see if this will work. How about that?
Somebody has to come back to maybe detail. We'll wait tomorrow. The weather service will go out. But if I had to, I would say money on it, but there's a decent shot. There's at least a Cambridge Springs and Beeville targets that will work the areas. Like I said, the weather service will go out tomorrow.
Oh, it's Flag Day. Let's use this one. Hang on. Normal highs are higher than that. Hang on. Oh my gosh, what was that? Sorry guys, hit the wrong button. This is not first weather. We've been on there for quite some time. Let me do this again for you. Normal high is like 77 to 79. We should just take that off for you. Normal high is getting close to 80. Hang on. All right. There you go. One more time. So you got, beautiful weather here. We're going to watch Thursday. You never know. Could be another front with storms. So we'll watch that. Looks like it's setting up better for the weekend coming up. But that is your 7-day forecast from your team here. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. Kevin, be safe. There you go. No, I can say that. No nightcap. Ed, great to have you here on the show. Excellent.
There was no clarity.
All righty. So there you go. Like,
Yeah, it's not ready yet. You got 90 seconds.
all righty then. I gotta get something to drink. Getting dry over here. Queen, good to see you. Give you just another minute before Cam goes on with sports here on Jet TV's 6 o'clock action news. And then we'll say goodnight for the night.
You still have about a minute to say.
I don't know why this is so fuzzy. It's probably the lights behind me doing weird stuff. Hopefully we can, Crystal. That would be nice. I'm dry. Hear that? I'm dry. Arid. Just give me a look there. You can see the set. There's Brody. There's Jade behind him. And over there's Cam. So they're getting ready to go on the air. Yeah, that's what we love to do, Stephanie. Give you good locators, good cameras, good information. I think the worst of the weather, definitely the worst of the weather was in Crawford County. Places like Conneautville, Meadville, Blooming Valley, Guys Mills, Cambridge Springs, maybe Venango and Sagertown. Pretty good hits in those areas. You're welcome, Lisa. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much. Enjoy the next couple of days. Should be great. Yeah, it's gone. It's out. I mean, you're still going to get a bunch of rain before that ends. But the severe weather is okay. Let me do radar one more time here for you.
This week, for UPMC Park, will be series finale. Here in Sequel, and after the Rubber Ducks, bottom of the first, no score, runner on third,
Right.
shot back. He went to line drive in the left field.
All right. So still a ton of rain. Okay. In Crawford, portions of Erie and Western Warren County. But and I'm going to change my radar here so it's a little more realistic. That's where the bad weather is. Okay. This is like from Bradford down to Clarion to Butler, and probably below that, right there. Look at that line, all the way down to Pittsburgh, and Wheeling, West Virginia. And then out here, that's because this area's got a tornado watch because of that line, which means everybody to the west is better than just rain. And then back here, no rain. Okay. So that's the way things are. I can, in a 1 hour loop, sometimes we like to do this. When you watch the light, it's kind of fluctuating. It was as high as 700. So the bad stuff is moving away to the east. So that's important to know. Yeah, I need to go back and get my zoo lemonade. All right. All right. Are you in Kane, D? Are you in Kane?
Of the first half beginning on Tuesday.
That's the way it looks right now.
With the Marlins this afternoon, second inning, no score.
It's a severe thunderstorm warning for you guys. Severe thunderstorm warning, Kane till 6:45. And really, if I dive down into that, hold on.
Taking Paul Stevens deep for a solo shot. His second of the year. The Marlins leading 2-0 at that point. We're in the third inning now.
And stop it so everything's not flashing for you guys. The worst of that line is moving past you right now. What's going for you? It's all moving east. So you should be good.
We'll go through the fifth inning. Marlins up 2-1, bases loaded. Jake Mangum.
All right.
This one towards the gap. Jacob Barstow. Barstow
Dorsey, I'm sorry, making a diving play there.
Okay.
Playing out full
Big
extension.
picture one more time.
9 Ks in the Marlins pitcher and 1 earned run through 6 innings. In the 6th
Okay,
inning,
Quicker, if you're still on here, looks like it's not too long before it gets past you down in Pittsburgh. You're just severe thunderstorm warning. Up and down, the whole box there.
2 runs and had 10 Ks in 6 innings of work to the 8th inning now. Marlins leading at 3-1, runners on the corners.
Yes, it's not for a tornado. All you have to use is severe thunderstorm warning, which is good. If there is a tornado, they'll issue a tornado warning. If for some reason there's one out there, we don't know about it. But we know the worst weather is moving out of your area in the next 10 minutes or so. All right, stay safe, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show. We'll call it an evening here. Of course, these guys are finishing up the news. I don't know if they're back at 10 and 11, but Fox at 10, Jet at 11. If they're not getting preempted by soccer or baseball or something else. It's not basketball. Go Knicks. That is over with, at least the NBA. All right. Thanks again, guys. Give you a full screen. And great to be with you, and thanks for your support. Make it a great Sunday night.